In this video, I'm going to take you along with me on one of my super chill, easy runs in downtown Nashville. There wasn't a lot that went on, but I do share some of my thoughts and just what I typically do for my easy runs in Nashville. If you do enjoy this video, please consider subscribing if you're not already and giving the video a like. With that, sit back, relax, and enjoy this week's. I've been kind of sick for the past couple of days. Just haven't had much energy, and today is an easy run, so I'm taking it really easy. It's 8 miles, I think, something like that. One cool thing is there's nobody out because it's Christmas Eve, so that's cool. 8 mile easy run today, or not so easy right now. Running schedule is stripped down because of last week's long run that I did. This week I'm only running 4 times, I think, which is fine because it's Christmas. It's actually Christmas Eve today, and even this week's long run is a lot shorter, which again works out perfectly because it's Christmas, and also I've been sick. I didn't notice how loud that sound was in the background. That was the people throwing trash or garbage off of the roof going down into a dumpster. I didn't notice the noise until now when I'm sitting here editing, so apologies for that. So I've been able to kind of rest and take it easy. That's one thing I still have issues with or I still struggle with this running plan, is being able to just resting enough, because when you're running or training for a marathon or anything like that, you need a lot of rest and your body needs to recover, and I'm honestly just really impatient and really bad about getting the amount of rest that I need to. It's really nice out here though, because there's nobody out because it's Christmas Eve, so it's one of the few times a year that Broadway is actually quiet in the middle of the day, which I'm a big fan. Except for those guys. They're still working. If you've ever been to downtown Nashville, Broadway is right there, and this is like the parking lot where the train station is. This dumpster area right here, probably the nastiest, not exaggerating, probably the nastiest smelling place like in downtown. It's where a lot of, I don't know what it is, honestly. It smells like crap, vomit, and then just regular garbage. It just is really bad. And it just so happens that this is the running path to get to the bridge building to get to the other side of Broadway, or the other side of Nashville. It's gross. I just made it across the bridge. This is actually the bridge building. If you've ever been to downtown Nashville, it's the bridge that you can see, or it's the building that you can see across, like from Broadway across the river. Anyway, I'm feeling good. I'm tired, but this is an easy run, so I'm really trying to take it easy. I actually am using running shoes that I don't normally use, or I use sparingly. They're my Max Cushion Asics shoes. They're Max Cushion shoes are pretty expensive, so because of that, and honestly, I prefer running in my Adrenaline GTSs from Brooks. I use them sparingly, and only on days that I'm either having joint pain or I just really want to take it super easy and super light, which is what today is. If I did have one complaint with these, they're not as springy as other Max Cushion shoes. It kind of feels like you're walking on like little memory foam pillows. Not complaining, just if I had to get nitty gritty and super critical of these shoes. That's why I like my Brooks, because you get more energy return. All right, enough. I'm gonna run now. The next couple of miles were really good. Actually, I was able to kind of just focus and really just enjoy the weather and being outside. There was one thing that I wasn't really, I was kind of expecting it, but I wasn't expecting it to be such a big thing in this run, but it was, unfortunately. If I'm being completely honest with you, I did a leg workout yesterday, like a legs and core workout, because I'm trying to lift a little bit more just to get some of the benefits of not being as injured, being able to run faster for longer, all that stuff. But since I don't do it on a regular basis, I am really sore the day after. And running on sore legs is not my favorite thing to do, but yeah, I'm feeling it today. After I talked to you, I was starting to approach my turnaround point, and I did something that I don't think I've ever actually done. And it's one of those things that you're kind of like mad at yourself, but you're not really mad at yourself, but you kind of are, because it's just out of embarrassment. Yeah, anyway, just let me know what you think. The run is going good. I am just about to cross over 4 miles, meaning that I'm turning around and I'm gonna run back the way I came, all the way home. I just did something very stupid. Not stupid, just kind of annoying. I was on the phone and I got caught up in the camera listening to myself talk, and I ran too far. So now instead of doing 8 miles, I'm gonna do 8.5, maybe 8.60. Not a big deal. I don't think I've ever done that before, intentionally. I'm feeling great though. I'm just about 6.5 miles in, and I'm doing good. I honestly didn't film that much for the last couple of miles just because I got into a rhythm, and for me, it come like when I'm running and I start to like get into those rhythms, I kind of get lost in thought, if that makes sense. Like I don't really run with music or podcasts as much anymore, mostly just because I'm able to think when I'm running. I don't know if that makes sense at all. If you do it, then you kind of understand what I'm talking about. But all that being said, I didn't film anything the last couple of miles because of that. But I'm almost home. I got like 2 miles left, and I'm feeling great. It's been a really slow run, but a really good run. It's nice that it's not super cold outside. The past couple of days it's been pretty chilly, and I do like running in the cold, but I like to have breaks too, and this is it's a welcomed break. One of my favorite things that I love doing for easy runs, mostly, is just being able to kind of explore and go to different places that I haven't been, whether that be where I live in Nashville or especially when we're traveling. There's nothing more that I love more than exploring a new city on foot. And honestly, I would walk it, but walking takes a long time, so running, that's kind of how I started running, really, is just like exploring and experiencing a city or town or whatever in a way that you don't really get when you're on a car or in a car or on a bicycle or something like that. And I try to remind myself of that, and I try to do that when I have easy runs. When I'm doing like training runs, like speed run and all that, it becomes a little more difficult because I'm like there to work. But for the easy runs, I try to kind of relax and do it more lackadaisically. Is that the right word? Yeah, anyway. After that, I finished the run. It was a good, solid run. I didn't run all the way back home. I actually just walked a little bit because I was a little over my mileage anyway, and I was more than happy to do that to save my legs. Before I forget, I'm trying to keep the light on my face. Before I forget, if you're interested in any of the gear that I'm using, I'll try to make a list and put the link down below in the description, just like an Amazon link. I do get some kind of commission for it, if I'm being completely honest with you, but yeah, if you're interested in any of the gear, cameras, shoes, whatever, it'll be linked down below. I'm hungry now, so I'm gonna go home, and I'm probably gonna eat. Actually, Savannah's calling me, so it's probably asking what you want to do for lunch. So I'll see you guys next. I'll see you in the next video.